All right, preschool, welcome back. How did it go? Did you make sets all the way up from 1 to 10? Were you able to draw and write your very own number 10s? Oh, I'm sure you did because you are so good. You're such great students. So, to continue on with our number 10, let's sing a little song this morning. We've got 10 in the bed. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Here is 10 in the bed. There were 10 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and Hedgehog fell out. Bump! Ouch! Oh my goodness. So then there were 9 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and Zebra fell out. Ouch! Ooh, poor Zebra. So then, how many are there now? There were 8 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and Ted fell out. Thump! Oh, poor Ted. Do you see him there? Aww. So if there's 8 and you take away one more, how many are there? There were 7 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and Croc fell out. Thud! Ouch! Oh my, poor Croc. So if there were 7 and you take away Croc, you take away 1, how many are left? There were 6 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and Rabbit fell out. Bonk! Oh, he might have landed on a pillow, but I still think he bonked his head. Poor Rabbit. Aw. So if they were 6 in a bed and Rabbit was out, then how many are left? 6 take away 1 is 5. There were 5 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and Mouse fell out. Dink! Oops, there goes Mouse. Do you see him? But he's so little. Oh my goodness. So if we had 5 and Mouse fell out, how many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4. There were 4 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and Nellie fell out. Crash! Whoa, Nellie must be the elephant because that looks like a very huge crash. Yikes! So there were 4, and then Nellie fell out. So now how many are left? 3. There were 3 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and Bear fell out. Slam! Oh my goodness. So if there were 3, and now Bear is out, how many are left? Just 2. There were 2 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and Sheep fell out. Donk! Oh my goodness. Look at them all piled up there. So if there were 2 and 1 fell out, how many are left? Just 1. There was 1 in the bed, and the little one said, I'm cold. I miss you. He just looks sad, doesn't he? He misses his friends, even though he was the one pushing them out. So they all came back. Yay! And they jumped into bed. Hedgehog, Mouse, Nellie, Zebra, Ted, and the little one, and Rabbit, and Croc, and Bear, and Sheep. And there were 10 in the bed, all fast asleep. And the end. Good job counting. That's tough to go backwards, isn't it? Good job. Way to go. But I knew you could do it because you're just that great. So we have a very fun story next. Are you ready? I hope so because, oh my goodness, look at his eyes. He can see you. There you go. Oh, there he is. And if he's this way, there's his eyes. This is 10 little dinosaurs. See them? 10 little dinosaurs. And it says Patty Schnelzer. Who is Patty Schnelzer? That's right, the author. And we know that author writes the story. Author writes the story. Author writes the story. That's why she came first. Here I am at the title page. And it says Jim Harris. Who is Jim Harris? Who is Jim Harris? That's right, the illustrator. And we know that illustrators illustrate, illustrators illustrate, illustrators illustrate, which means he made the pictures. So if you were reading this book, you can see, if you were reading this book, his eyes would be looking at you. But because we're holding it straight up this way, we're just going to see white eyes. They do jiggle around though. Oh my goodness. So here we go with 10 little dinosaurs bouncing on the bed. Pachycephalosaurus fell off and broke his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more boneheads bouncing on the bed." There were 10 dinosaurs all bouncing on that bed. Not a good idea. Now, we have 9 little dinosaurs riding on a bike. Stegosaurus crashed and smashed his spike. The policeman yelled from atop of his trike, "No more nut brains riding on a bike." Oh my goodness. Then we have 8 little dinosaurs munching on a moose. Tyrannosaurus chomped and broke his tooth. The dentist shouted from his dentist booth, "No more sharp tooths munching on a moose." Now we're down to 7. 7 little dinosaurs rafting down a river. Spinosaurus flipped over and went all a quiver. Lifeguard said with a cold, wet shiver, "No more silly sails rafting down the river." And 7, we go down to 6. 6 little dinosaurs jumping off a peak. Archaeopteryx dove and tweaked his beak. One called the ranger, and the ranger shrieked, "No more featherheads jumping off a peak." Now we're down to 5. 5 little dinosaurs playing in the street. Ankylosaurus yelled, "A car to beat." He charged the street, squeal, screech, squeak, bleat. No more dino tanks playing in the street. Ooh, do we want to ride our skateboard in the street? No, 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 not safe, Ankylosaurus. Now we're down to 4. 4 little dinosaurs acting sorta cool. Supersaurus wore his shades to school. The teacher sighed, "Why, that's against the rules." No more super lizards acting sorta cool. So from 4, we're down to 3. 3 little dinosaurs on a camp out. Chasmosaurus asked, "What's a lava tube about?" He slid the tube, then blasted out the spout. No more frill seekers on a camp out. Now from 3, we're down, take away 1, it's down to 2 again. That's right. 2 little dinosaurs watching baseball. Saurophilorus said, "Hey, that's a bad call." The umpire didn't like that talk at all. No more big mouths watching baseball. So now we're down from 2 to only One. One little dinosaur's walking all alone. The sun burnt Triceratops into dried up bones. Look, called the scientist at all these fossil stones. No more three horns walking all alone. And now there aren't any at all. We're down to 0. That's right, 0. No more dinosaurs hanging in the brink. They all disappeared in a geologic wink. The doctor cried, "Wow, this just stinks! Poor little dinosaurs are all extinct." Extinct is a big word, which means they don't exist anymore. There aren't any more dinosaurs walking on the earth. Now, I don't know if you noticed because we were counting. We were busy doing our counting, but there was also an awful lot of rhyming in this story. So what were they doing? They were jumping on the bed. He hit his head. The doctor said, "Don't be jumping on the bed." So did you hear those rhymes? Bed, head, said. Say them with me. Bed, head, said. Good job. Now, when we were at 9, he was riding what? A bike. That's right. But he smashed his spike. And he had a trike because it has 3 wheels. So he had bike, spike, and trike. Those all rhyme. Can you say them with me? Bike, spike, trike. Good job. Then when we got down to 8, we had a mooth, which is this thing here. They're eating this mooth, and he broke his tooth on the mooth, and so he had to go see the dentist's booth. So do you hear it? Mooth, tooth, and booth. Can you say them with me? Mooth, tooth, booth. Good job. All those great rhyming words. Then when we got down to number 7, they were rafting down the river, and they flipped over and went a quiver, and that's just like a shiver. So we had river, a quiver, shiver. Can you say them with me? They all rhyme. Very good. River, a quiver, shiver. Good work. Now when we got down to 6, he was jumping off the top of a mountain. That's called a peak. He broke his beak, and the ranger shrieked. Oh, there he is. Shrieked. And he's like, "No more jumping off the peak." Peak, beak, shriek. You got it. Good rhyming. Say it with me. Peak, beak, shriek. Oh, good rhyming. Then we got down to number 5, and he was riding his skateboard in the street. Oh my goodness, we talked about it. You don't do that. And he was trying to beat the car, and then he went spleet. So street, beat, spleet. Can you say them with me? All of them rhyme. You got it. Street, beat, spleet. Oh my. Then when we got down to 4, they were acting kind of cool at school, but even though it was against the rule. Did you hear those rhymes? School, cool, rule. Can you say them with me? Cool, school, rule. Nice job. And then we got to number 3, and they were on a camp out, and they wanted to know what the lava tube was about, and he blasted out the spout. So we had camp out, about, and spout. They all rhyme. Camp out, about, and spout. Good work. And when we got to number 2, see number 2, they were playing baseball, and it was a bad call, and they wanted to talk about all. So we had baseball, call, and all. Do you hear the rhyme? Baseball, call, all. Good job. And then we got down to one poor triceratops, and he laid out in the hot sun too long and he dried up to just bones. So he was all alone, bones, and stones. He turned into stone. So we had alone, bone, and stone. Got 'em? They all rhyme. You caught it. Good job. Alone, bone, and stone. Good work. And then there were no more dinosaurs. Zero, zero. And they were hanging on the brink and wink and stink. Ooh, all those rhyme though. Brink, wink, stink. Did you hear them? Did you say them? Brink, wink, stink. Hey, good rhyming. Boy, you are great counters and you're great rhymers. Excellent job. So I have one last thing for you to do today, okay? I want you to take your hand or hands. You can use them both because, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fingers. So you could use both or just one if you want. But trace it and then turn it into a dinosaur. This is Mrs. Ryan's. I decided that I wanted to make myself a stegosaurus. So I traced my hand and then I used my thumb for his face, and then my fingers are his scales, and then of course I had to draw in his tail, and then I decorated him to look however I wanted him to look, and I added him, gave him some feet. Of course he needs to walk around, but you could turn it upside down and use your fingers as the legs, turn it into like a diplodocus. You could make him any kind of, you can make spikes, you can make triceratops, you can put horns, you could use 3 of your fingers as horns. I just want you to create your own dinosaur, but use your hand or your hands as the kind of template, the start of your dinosaur. Do you think you could do that? Oh, I know you can. And you'll have a great time decorating your very own dinosaur. So, alligators may not be dinosaurs, but it's definitely time to be an alligator. Are you ready? See you later, alligator. See you later, alligator. Bye bye, butterfly. Bye bye, butterfly. Give a hug, ladybug. Give a hug, ladybug. Be sweet, parakeet. Be sweet, parakeet. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. See you soon, raccoon. See you soon, raccoon. Take care, polar bear. Take care, polar bear. Out the door, dinosaur. Out the door, dinosaur. So long, King Kong. So long, King Kong. Bye bye, Santa Fly. Bye bye, Santa Fly. Good luck making your own dinosaur today. And remember, preschool, that Mrs. Ryan loves you, but God loves you even more. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.